Recently, I was invited to chair a committee, and I was really proactive in setting boundaries. I scheduled the meeting dates and gave folks an RSVP deadline, and if you couldn't attend live, I'd had all these proactive strategies for how you could continue to participate asynchronously. And so that's actually what a boundary is. It's a guideline for what I'm going to do to protect my capacity. When several people later on the committee asked if we could change the meeting dates, I had to pause. Not because the request was out of line or wrong in any way, but just because I noticed that there could become a pattern, and it was a stress response pattern, and there was a crossroads there. I could have defaulted to a protective pattern. Like I could have had some porous boundaries and become the rescuer, change the schedule over and over and over again until every single person on this committee was comfortable and it could meet all of their schedules. And I just thought that was going to be draining. Or I could have been rigid and just shut down the conversation and told them, I'm the leader, I'm in charge, you have to do it my way. Or I could have become a victim and just become resentful or critical. And I just don't think that any of those patterns, I don't want to pass judgment on them. They're not personality traits. They're just nervous system strategies that feel proactive in the moment, but they quietly drain our capacity and our connection. So instead, here's what I chose, right? I chose clear boundaries because I know those are healthier. And what I meant by clear boundaries is I stated what I would do based on my capacity. When that structure couldn't be held, I chose a clean exit, and it wasn't to punish anybody, and it wasn't a threat. It was just an honest follow through. Here's what I think is a leadership lesson from this situation. Boundaries are not demands or ultimatums. Boundaries are not about controlling other people. Boundaries are a course of action you take when expectations aren't met. Boundaries are how we stay in relationship, not how we leave one. And sometimes staying in relationship means exiting a role and releasing it. So I want to invite you to reflect in the comment below. When expectations aren't met and you're in leadership roles, which protective pattern do you default to? Is it a rescuer with porous boundaries, an isolator with rigid ones, a victim or a persecutor who has absent boundaries? And what would change for you if you practice one clear boundary instead?